What better way to ring in the new semester by recapping yet another busy week of Parkside athletics? Welcome back from break, Rangers.
Preview.
I'm Dominic Liacani, and you're watching the Parkside Press Pass, powered by El Camino Kitchen. Let's begin this week on the hardwood, where both men's and women's basketball return home to continue GLIAC play, hosting both Grand Valley and Davenport. Starting on the women's side of things, on Thursday, the ladies welcomed in the number 1 Lakers for the first time since they handed them their only Division II loss of the season last year. However, this year would end up in a different result as Grand Valley took the contest 66-47 in a game that turned into a defensive battle late. The Rangers were led by junior Cassidy Arney, 16 points on 11 of 7 shooting, and sophomore Katie Hamill finished right behind her with 13, all of which came in the second half for her. On Saturday, the Rangers would respond against Davenport, placing 4 in double figures and shooting an even 50% from the field to capture a 76-58 win over the Panthers. Katie Hamill and Jalen Derline both finished with a team-best 15 points. Lily Peterson finished 1 rebound shy of her 4th double-double of the year with 13 points, and Peyton Nelson tied a career high in assists with 9. The Rangers are now 9-9 overall and 4-6 in GLIAC play. Parkside will hit the road for its first set of GLIAC rematches this year, taking on Saginaw Valley State in University Center, Michigan on Thursday at 4:30, and then Lake Superior State in Sault Ste. Marie on Saturday at noon. As for the men, they would have a rough weekend, dropping both contests they played. Starting on Thursday against Grand Valley, despite owning a 6-point halftime lead, the Rangers went cold in the second half, shooting just 30% from the field and giving up 41 points to the Lakers in a 77-67 loss. Paxton Warden was one of the lone bright spots of the day, matching a career best with 26 points. On Saturday against Davenport, it would be a slightly different story, but nearly the exact same result. Parkside got out to a sluggish start, shooting just 21% from the floor and only scoring 20 points after the first 20 minutes. While they outscored the Panthers in the second half, it would be too little too late, as the Rangers would fall by a final of 68-54. Luka Mateski and Warden were the lone 2 in double figures for Parkside, putting up 19 and 12 respectively. The Rangers are now 9-9 on the season and just 3-7 in GLIAC play, dropping the last 4 conference matchups they've played. Like the women, they will hit the road for Saginaw on Thursday at 6:30 and then head to Lake State on Saturday to play at 2. Now let's head to the wrestling mat, where the number 6 team in the nation headed up north for more NSIC competition and picked up 2 massive dual victories this weekend. On Saturday, the Rangers started out at Northern State, taking on the Wolves. The Rangers won 6 of the 10 bouts on the night, which was highlighted by bonus point wins from number 4 ranked 157-pounder Easton Warachek, number 7th ranked 165-pounder Brody Hemauer, and number 3 ranked 174-pounder Dejan Johnson. The Rangers would leave South Dakota with a 22-12 dual win. Then on Sunday, in the program's first ever duel with the NSIC's newest team, Jamestown, the Rangers dominated for a 44-0 win, which was headlined by falls from Cody Welker at 157 and Lowell Arnold at 174. Parkside is now 10-2 in duels this year and 5-1 in NSIC action. The Rangers return home this week on Saturday for a date with the number 12 team in the country in U-Mary at 7. And finally for this week, let's hit the track and field, where both the men's and women's teams were in action on Saturday at UW-Whitewater, competing at the Carl Schlender Invite. We begin with the men's side of things, who were highlighted by Doug Martin's first-place finish in the mile with a time of 4:14.88, as well as Simon Dominic hitting an NCAA provisional qualifying standard with a high jump of 2.05 meters. As for the women, they secured multiple top 10 finishes across a plethora of events. On the track, Rachel Blaskowski led the Rangers in sprints with a third-place finish in the 60 meters. Jasmine Sieben finished runner-up in the 800 meters, and Joanna Ebert won the 3,000 meters. On the field, Nayla Taylor captured the high jump title after clearing 1.66 meters, while Brooke Mader delivered a standout performance on the weight throws, finishing second with a mark of 15.11 meters. The Rangers will continue their indoor season this weekend with the Boston University Terrier Classic running from Friday to Saturday, and then Parkside's first home meet of the year, the Lake Michigan Open, on Saturday. To keep up with all things Ranger athletics this week, make sure you head on over to parksiderangers.com/coverage. And hey, if you're feeling hungry, make sure you stop by our friends over at El Camino Kitchen, located off of Highway 41 on 77th Street in Pleasant Prairie. This has been the Parkside Press Pass.